Hey guys, welcome to Causeway Education. Today our topic is how to do well in ACT Science. So first, let's have a look at the ACT Science test structure. We have 35 minutes for 40 questions, and all the questions are multiple choice. You have no character allowed, and some students find it very challenging to finish that much questions in the 35 minutes, which is quite a limited time allowed. For the raw score, we have 40 score the maximum because we have 40 questions. It is not hard to guess. And the scale score, just like other ACT tests, like the maths, the English, and the reading one, we have the same 36 maximum scale score. For example, if the first time you take this test, you got 30 out of 40 in the raw score, then convert to scale score, you'll have 26 to 28 out of 36. The average, I can tell you, for ACT Science is around 28 out of 36. So if you want to beat half of the candidates, I think you may need to get 32 above for your raw score. In this test, we also have 6 to 7 pages, and each passage will have 5 to 8 questions each. The subjects, as we know, it is ACT Science, so we'll have physics, chemistry, and biology, and also we will do something called Earth Science, which some of you may not be that familiar with it. For some of you may taking A-level or IB or IG or other syllabus, you may already learn something in this topic, and I think this will help you to do well in the ACT Science if you can connect the two parts together. The second part we will take a look is the types of pages. In the 6 to 7 pages, we can group into 3 types. The majority of it you can see is data representation, which takes around 45 to 55%, and it will be 2 to 3 pages for this type. As the name tells you, there are many data, and they will be represented in the graphs, tables, and charts to summarize up what results they got in some experiments or some tests. So here you need to interpret well the trends, the patterns, and try to draw some relation in this part. And the most important thing is to try to do this part very fast, because they are all mainly the data or the pattern of it. The second biggest portion of the passage is the research summaries, which take 30 to 40%, and there will be also the same 2 to 3 pages. For these research summaries, there are some tasks or experiments. The scientists, they would do task 1, 2, or 3, and you can see they change some variables and the results will also change. So very frequently, this type of passage would kind of combine with the first type, the data representation, to do together the settings, the procedures, and also the results. And the third type, which is just make a minority of it, is the converting viewpoint. So sometimes we can't find it, sometimes you have at maximum 1 passage of it. You can see I put a star here because this one will be the most time-consuming passage for many of students. There are scientists, 2 to 3 of them. They give different viewpoints or hypotheses to the same scientific topic, and you need to very quickly draw the differences or the same common place between different competing viewpoints in this passage. And this is the overall view of the types of passage. Next, we will talk about the techniques that we can do well in ACT Science test. The first one that you need to bear in mind is that the speed is the most important thing in our ACT Science test, because it is a reading and reasoning skill test, so that even you practice many times, it won't improve you much if you lack of these skills. Some questions you can just use common sense to guess it, but you don't need to really just try to skip it or to give up, because it is not like an SAT test that it will deduct your mark. And also, please be sensitive to all the variables or data in your test and try to draw the patterns and the trends if you can. Last but not least, when you're doing your practice, please try to keep track of your time. That's what I want to share with you today for the ACT Science test, and next time I will talk about the ACT Maths test, how we can do well. Thank you very much for your watching. See you next time.